y'all, if y'all new to this channel, my name is Trinice. I own a handmade luxury crochet handbag business, but today we are going to upcycle some jeans to a bag, okay? So if you want to know more about my crochet handbag business, you can go over to my Instagram at this and look at more. And I also have other videos on this channel about my market vlogs, fashion show vlogs, stuff like that you can look at too. But for this video right here, we're gonna upcycle some jeans to a handbag. So I originally got this idea, or I was actually inspired by another creator here on YouTube. I'm gonna put her name here. Calls it her Carry It All tote. It's a jean handbag. She has a whole denim collection where she upcycles denim jeans into handbags. Definitely go over here and follow her. Her content is really, really dope. But it really inspired me because I have these pants that I was trying to make into tapestry pants. So I was trying to make tapestry pants first out of a tapestry blanket. I'll insert a clip. But then the pants did not fit. The tapestry pants did not fit. I did not cut them correctly, and they wouldn't make it up over my bum. So then I tried to cut them and add them to as like the bottom of some jeans. So I cut some jeans in half and tried to make the tapestry as the pants. Let me show you. Here it is. I actually already undid the other pant leg for this, but this was after the tapestry pants failed. This was my next idea. My sister gave me the idea and it still didn't work. Here's what it kind of looked like. I'll insert a clip of what it looked like. It didn't work, girl. I tried and it didn't work. So what I'm gonna do is I need to seam rip this portion off because I want to use this top portion here to make the purse. And then the pants, once I take them off, I want to upcycle the pant legs and make them sleeves for a shirt that I want to upcycle, but I need to find it at the thrift store. So that'll be a separate video. Y'all stay tuned for that. So let me find my seam ripper. Okay, here it is. So the thing is though, because I want to reuse this, I have to be very careful with how I seam rip this because I don't want this to unravel more. Now that I know what I know, I'm gonna go back and like zigzag stitch these edges on this tapestry fabric. But I also really want a serger. I really think that would help here. But because I don't have one for now, we're gonna ball out with this zigzag stitch. We're just gonna use that. So I gotta finish seam ripping. Oh my God. I almost put myself with this thing. Finish seam ripping this off. I got like a good portion of it, but I need to get like through the crotch area, and we're gonna lay this out and try to make this into a bag. Now, granted, I've watched other videos besides hers, and all of them looked really dope, really cool. I have some dope African fabric that I've had in my stash for a minute now that I'm gonna use to line it. I also picked up some medium interfacing, medium weight fusible interfacing to add to the fabric I'm going to put on the inside just to give it some weight, because I really wanted to sit up. I'm going to box the corners, of course, but I definitely want to make sure that the lining fabric is going to do what it need to do. And since I've cut these and I don't really like the way they fit with them cut because I just don't like the way it feels, let's try to make it into a bag, girl. So welcome to my first episode of my Upcycle series, upcycling denim jeans to a purse. And it's only fitting because I make handbags that I'm trying to make a purse first, duh. So I'm gonna come back when I get this fully ripped out. I do not have a denim needle on my current sewing machine, so we're gonna move really slow on that portion. And we're gonna hope for the best. Have I ever done this before? No, but that's the fun of trying. Yay! I feel like I'm gonna make holes in this. I think I gotta cut this middle part out, like this crotch part out, and lay it out, and then I can get it sewn up, right? And I'm gonna see, I have some D-rings that I can add to the end to make a strap. I don't know if I needed to cut it. I don't think it should be fine. Once I cut out the crotch part, I can sew it up and I can kind of see it. And then I'll have to cut out my lining fabric. But I think it'd be cute. I do. I want to see about cutting, like I want an inner pocket as well, but I don't know how big I want the inner pocket. So as far as the African print, I have this. I think it's pretty. This. Yeah, I have a few more. I have like this print. I haven't used this at all. Oh, this is pretty too. Like this. So I have some options. I definitely want to use a sturdier fabric. The other fabric I have is like linen, which it could work too, but I think that would look really dope and pretty on the inside, like to open up and see something like bright on the inside. I'm thinking this one. But y'all ever have it where like you sewing and this is fabric I haven't cut from, so it feels kind of wrong. It feels like a ceremony to cut into a yard of fabric for the first time. Does that make sense? Like if I've never touched it, I'm like, maybe I should use up the other fabric first before I move to this. Because this hasn't been touched. I don't want it to get no cuts in it yet. I'm not ready. But I'm kind of really liking it. This is one that's really speaking to me. All right, y'all, new angle. So these are the shorts. This is the lining fabric. I'm going to work to get this cut out. I am pretty sure, I don't know if it looks like that to y'all, but kind of to me, I think this side might be a little bit lower, and that wasn't intentional at all. Just wanting to explore some new creative outlets. I love my business and what I do with Covered by Sea, hand making and crocheting my bags. This was just one of those things, like I'm a creative through and through. Like I love making stuff, especially stuff that not everybody has. So for me to see that and be like, ooh, I really like that. And I had the material here. Like I initially, like I said, I wanted to make tapestry pants and it didn't work. And then I tried to add them to these and I had already cut them up anyway. So I might as well make them functional and it don't just sit over here in my fabric pile and collect dust. So I am gonna make the best of it. So I don't encourage people that, you know what I'm saying, you want to try new things, try them. Who are the people, who's to tell you not to? People use their free will for all types of things. This time I'm using mine. And if it's botched, it's fine. I tried. Can you sue me for trying? Okay, so now, Okay, so I got it all the way done. Here is what the jeans look like as a bag. Okay, like I said, I'm really bad at boxing the corners. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna front with you. It ain't cute. Not even in the slightest. I did use a zigzag stitch on the inside of this, and also in the jeans up, just because these have a stretch to them. And I just want to make sure it was tacked, it was in there really good. So let me see if I can see how much. So I'm gonna have to cut some off the top, because what I'm gonna do with all that extra? See how much extra it is? So I wonder, I have like this, not only do I have like this, but I want to make all the things I always be wanting it to be perfect the first time I do it, even though I've never done it before in my life. Like, I've never done a project like this before. I just was like, I like the way that looks. I want to try it. And all I've ever really done is just make, like, crochet or make those little keychains. Good morning, y'all. It is day 2 of working on this bag. I took a break last night because I need to regroup. I needed to add the handles, and I don't want a crossbody. I think I told y'all that yesterday. But I still feel like I want to add something in the corners, like if I want to have a keychain hang off of it or something. So I preemptively made this. Can you see it? Just off the scrap fabric that I had when I had to cut off all that extra. I have a bunch of like D-rings that I got in a set for when I make my bags. I did add the magnetic snaps in here so that I can close it. When it sits up, it can close a little bit, but it sits up really nice. It really does. I might have to show y'all in a separate like area, but having that stiffer in there gives it the chance to sit up, so I really appreciate that. So I found a video on how to do like rolled up handles. I'm gonna just use the pant leg that I had on these jeans, and I just cut it open, and I'm gonna cut out some straps from that, and I'm thinking of making a pocket out of this fabric, out of this jeans, the jean legs. And I got a bunch of like these ends too, so if I want to add more like rings around it, if I want to add more stuff here, I have that too. So I'm gonna keep those scraps for something. And I keep looking at this thinking I can use it for something, but girl, I don't know what. So I'm gonna switch the camera view so you can watch me like cut out the straps while I also watch the video on how to do straps. But this was really simple on how to do it. Once I add the handles in here and add the little things on the side, the little D-rings on the side, it's essentially done. I probably, like I said, have to take this out to add a pocket, but it really ain't gonna take that long. So that's, see, I love a quick little upcycle. I think the main thing that's taking me the longest right now is the fact that I don't know if I want to take this out to put the pocket in because I done pinned it all the way in already, but it is what it is. of a scrap jean leg. And then I cut out some like floral fabric I had in my stash to like line it, and I put an iron on at medium weight interfacing because it needed to be a little more stiff because it's actually kind of a stretchy jean. It's not straight denim alone. So the way I got this shape was I outlined the back pocket on these and just like trimmed it down to what I wanted because I didn't want it too big when sitting in here, but just enough for me to like throw my keys or my, you know, wallet or whatever in there. I just wanted it something small enough to fit in there like that. I'm gonna cut this down though because I was eyeballing it. This is not like any measurement of any sort. First time adding the pocket. See? So I finished it. Okay, it's Sunday now, so I gave myself an hour to finish this. Here she is. She stands up on her own. I lined the inside, added the pocket, added the snaps. That's what it looks like. Super proud of her. I'm about to go start on my custom orders. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you truly enjoyed it. Hope you got some inspiration for your own upcycle bag. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.